Hold the spray gun about 3 to 4 inches from the surface to be treated and apply at a speed of approximately 3 seconds per 2 foot, making a continuous 2-inch wide swath barrier of Aprehend. Let's take a look at that again. If the spray gun is moved too slowly across the target surface, the oil formulation may start to drip. On some surfaces, depending on the lighting conditions, the spray drips may also be visible even after the spray has dried. Applying the product too slowly will consume more product than necessary and result in higher costs of application. Moving the spray gun across the target surface too quickly will result in a spray barrier that has gaps or fewer spores overall. This can reduce the efficacy of Aprehend, as bedbugs crossing the barrier will pick up fewer spores. If the spray gun is held too close to the surface to be sprayed, the spray barrier will be narrow and the oil formulation may start to drip. This narrow spray pattern results in dense areas of spores, but excess formulation running as drips from the spray barrier will be less effective than a consistent 2-inch width barrier. If the gun is held too far away from the surface to be sprayed, the spray droplet deposition will be sparse and result in areas where bedbugs can move across the spray barrier without acquiring sufficient spores to achieve good control. Variation in the distance will result in areas of heavy deposition and areas of sparse deposition. There will always be some variation in the spray pattern as a result of speed and distance, but practice will result in the most consistent and accurate application for optimal bedbug control. Try to keep the spray application as straight and direct as possible. Vertical movements of the gun will produce a wavy line, which will result in the use of more product than necessary. Remember to maintain the gun position so that it is perpendicular to the surface to be sprayed. Avoid using a sweeping action, as this will result in poor coverage in areas where the spray nozzle is not pointed directly towards the surface. Always try to provide a continuous spray barrier, moving the spray gun along the chosen line at a steady and even speed. If it's necessary to stop the spray gun to adjust your position, always try to continue the spray line where you left off to avoid untreated areas where bedbugs could pass. Let's just remind ourselves of the optimal spray application. Hold the spray gun about 3 to 4 inches from the surface to be treated and apply at a speed of approximately 3 seconds per 2 foot, making a continuous 2-inch wide swath. Let's see that one more time, and remember, practice makes perfect.